YouTube just made a massive announcement. Let's talk about it. So starting on August 24th, 8/24, shout out Kobe Bryant, your views are gonna change. But let's talk about how the views currently work. Right now, for a view to count on your profile, somebody needs to watch it for 30 seconds. So if your video is 30 seconds long, they need to watch the entire thing for it to count as one view. And if the video is longer, they just need to hit that 30-second mark for YouTube to count it as a view. But starting August 24th, all that's gonna change. A view is gonna count the moment the video starts, and that's short form, long form, and even live streaming. So if you look on the actual announcement page, this is what they're currently saying. This is posted by Team YouTube, by Natasha, which is a Google employee. And this was 2 days ago. An update to how we count public views across YouTube. So last year we updated how we count public views for shorts for better capture. YouTube is now allowing that with all video formats to standardize consistency across the platform. Beginning August 24th, 2026, a view will be counted the moment a video begins to play. This standard will now apply globally across all formats. She then goes in to talk about the impact on YouTube analytics and performance metrics. We'll keep the original view metric called engaged views in YouTube analytics, which will be in advanced mode for most creators. This is super interesting. But the impact on monetization, this change will not impact creators' earnings or how they become eligible for the YouTube partnership program. Creator earnings will continue to be based on engaged short views and engaged watch hours. And there is no change to YPP eligibility. From 8/24 onwards, shout out Kobe Bryant, you'll start to see the new view metric applied wherever views are shown on YouTube. Which means creators will likely see their total view count increase faster moving forward. We hope that having metric parity across all formats gives creators a clearer picture of their overall exposure and makes it easier and confidently to express their true scale and value to brand partners and sponsors. It's funny, they're really kind of like pushing it so it's in our benefit, but really I feel as though they're just inflating their own platform's views. But I want to talk about the engaged views super quick. Engaged views is still what determines your ad revenue and your partnership eligibility. But your public view count and your actual earning metrics are going to be two different things. So that means a video which shows 200,000 views on the front end and your real engaged views numbers are going to be different. And the engaged one is what's reflected on your ad revenue and your paycheck, if you're monetized. Here's another thing that is not going to change is preview hovers. A preview hover will not count as a view. They haven't specified it, but I don't think it will. It technically does stop playing the video, but I don't know if it will, YouTube haven't said if that's going to count as a view. Secondly, repeat views. Right now there's a cap. I think it's usually 4 or 5 views per person per 24 hours. I believe that this is going to increase bot usage. Now, for creators trying to land brand deals and sponsorship, this is definitely a good way to kind of get those. You can show the brands that you have more eyes on your views, on your page. You know, a bigger public view count, makes for, your channel to look more valuable. Here's the thing, a lot of people are going to see their channels pop off and assume their content is good, but it's not. And they're going to expect their revenue to jump up, which it won't. Now, this definitely goes hand in hand with their new YPP eligibility. If you noticed, I think last week or the week before, they increased the eligibility rate. And we all speculated that it's going to be a lot more harder. But with this bump in view count, I think that it might make eligibility slightly easier, in my opinion. My take on this is this update is going to make YouTube look more impressive from the outside. Bigger numbers, bigger exposure, bigger pictures for sponsors. It's going to entice more people to post on YouTube, but there will be a lot of confusion when it comes to the revenue side and the two metrics of engaged views and public view count. At the end of the day, you cannot compensate for just making good content. If you make good content, everything else will fall into place. So you let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are. Is this going to help creators? Is it not? Is it going to entice people to post more or not? Either way, I'll be keeping track of all these updates that YouTube's going to be rolling out. Make sure you stay a while. I'll see you on the next one.